Yes, sir. Here now. Yes, I'm about to start my meeting in just a minute. You wanna do that today? I mean, but during a counseling session? You wanna do that today? Okay, well, you're the boss. You make all the decisions, right? Clinically, I think this is insane, but okay, we're gonna do it your way. All right, I'll let you know.
Take to the left. Let's go. Come on, let's go. To the left.
Thank you, Mr. Brad. I'll take it from here. So, how are you guys doing today? Nothing to say, huh? I mean, we just had a meeting last week. Why you looking so bad? Why you looking so sad? Weather got you down? Okay, nobody wants to talk. I'm just gonna have to start a conversation then, right? Let's start with how we feel today. Let's do that.
Man, ain't nobody trying to talk about how they feel today, Mr. Mays. We just want to do this group and get it over with.
Well, it doesn't work that way. You don't dictate what happens here. This is not a revolution that you're gonna start in this meeting today. Rodney, why don't you start? Tell us how you feel today.
My name is Rodney Slater, and today I feel pretty good. My mother called me today, and she said she can't wait until I get out here next week. She said my little sister is starting to talk, and she said my name. My mother said it gave her hope that I wouldn't get in any more trouble. It made me feel good to know that she felt about me that way.
Okay, good, Rodney. Starting off positive. Positive. Thank you, Rodney. All right, Davion.
I'm Davion Coleman, and today I feel scared.
You always scared.
Stop talking about the boy like that. Go on, Davion.
I haven't heard from my lawyer at all. I talked to my dad, and he says he hasn't come home either. I can't stay here, Mr. Mays.
I'll talk to Miss Cheryl, okay? I'll see what she can do about getting in touch with your lawyer, and then see can I get in touch with your dad, okay? All right, Hakeem.
I don't feel nothing today, Mr. Mays.
You don't feel nothing?
No.
Even feeling nothing is something, Hakeem. Come on. You don't feel nothing?
No.
You know what? Sit down, because you're going to make me mad, and we're going to have a problem. I don't even feel like even discussing what I want. Never mind. Carmelo, how do you feel today?
Oh my God. Listen, about giving me about this every single time, day after day. You know how I feel. I don't want to be here, man. I'm only here because the director asked me to be here.
Oh, the director told you to be here.
Yeah, like what?
You came to me personally and said you're gonna be here today.
You probably just walked up in my cell talking about some, hey bro, we gotta go to this meeting, cuz like you gotta talk about how you feel. Like, I don't wanna be here.
You know what? Just sit down there. Don't take me through your stuff. I don't need to go through your stuff.
You asked, bro, I'm just saying.
Travis,
Oh, alright, so my name is Travis Stokes, and today I feel like doing something crazy.
wait, hold on, wait. What you talking about crazy?
Right, so I was sitting in my cell, and I was thinking about what that police officer did to me.
Well, maybe you should have been trying to steal from Wally World.
And he beat you silly.
Hey, wait, let's not get into it with him about what happened to him with the taser at Walmart.
And we don't talk about that.
He lucky he didn't use a mace.
Right.
Y'all, hey, alright, Malik, how you feeling today?
I'm Malik Connors, and today I feel great. My
Okay.
mom just called me. She told me that she doesn't want me back. She's tired of me coming here. She doesn't want me back.
So why is that great?
What do you mean, why is that great? Because now I don't have to hear it in my ear talking about how much of a bad kid I am. I'm good. In fact, I think we're all good in here. It's just the adults that make us bad. After all, we're just kids.
We are just kids.
I don't need you correcting me.
Man, you only make a meaningful comment when you're trying to say something. Stop being stupid.
You call me stupid.
No,
Okay.
we're not,
First I have to go for mine.
we're not gonna get into that unnecessary conversations, okay? No unnecessary conversations. All right, free Sean, you're the last man standing.
My name is Free Sean Jackson, and today, I feel like a god! I feel like I can control the universe. See, when you walked in my shoes, you know exactly what it's like to be the decider of the fate of others.
Okay, that's enough.
Why can't I say how I feel today, Mr. Mays? That is what you asked for, right? I feel like you're ignoring my view of things.
Nobody's ignoring your view of anything, but then you go into this revolutionary thing again, like I was talking about before, and then you get everybody off track. And we get off of what we're supposed to be talking about. All right, come on, let's get back on track. Today I told you the assignment was to write in your notebooks, journals that I gave you. We're supposed to write about how we feel and what's our story, right? We're supposed to write about our story.
But what if you didn't do it?
Well, then you better be good at freestyling, Free Sean. Okay, you're supposed to write about how you feel and what is your story? Who are you? What got you here in this situation that you're in? That's what you're supposed to write. Some of you I know don't have your journals look like some of you, but if you do remember it, and if you can come off the top of your head, then that's fine, as long as you're telling me something real about you. All right, let's start with Davion.
Who, me?
No.
Yeah, you, Davion.
Can't somebody else go?
Somebody else could, but I'm asking you to go. Can you please just go first? And talk loud so everybody can hear you.
From the day I saw the light, I knew better. I knew best what not to do, but I just couldn't help myself. I don't know how or why I did what I want, because I never thought about the consequences. I would laugh and play around when I got caught, because I thought it was funny. Who cares about pieces of candy from the corner store? I was stealing from the store every chance I got, because I don't have any money. I'm just a kid. From the day I saw the light, I had my eyes lit on whatever I freaking wanted. My mom died from stomach cancer when I was young, and my dad tries. I guess I know what I just can't do right. It's from having nothing makes you starve for something, and if you're hungry enough, you'll take from others when you have to. I don't know what happened to me out there when I was stealing and all, but it made me realize that taking from others is a choice, not a condition. I have dreams to do stuff with my life, but I can't do that if I'm in here. Why am I forced to make such choices from where I'm from?
Stop with this after school special, bro. Everybody went to that.
Davion, let me ask you a question. Why do you think that you have to steal something?
We're poor, Mr. Benton. Whenever I ask my dad for some money and he says he hasn't got it, I find my own way to do things.
But you do know that you're here because you were stealing, right?
I get that, but I feel like when you're in that situation, it's the choices you have to make is all I'm saying.
See, I appreciate your honesty. I really do. But I'm gonna tell you like this, and I'm talking to all of you. Being poor, not having nothing, is not an excuse for you to go out and take from somebody else. Yeah, I know, you're gonna tell me, oh, I didn't have another choice, I didn't have nothing to do. That's not an excuse. There are other choices you can make. That's just the one you seem to think that you're left with. You understand? People work hard for what they get. Alright, come on, Rodney. Cool it, man.
This was my first arrest. I'm still too young, so they let me out. It didn't look good to lock up a 13-year-old who took his mom's car for a joyride. She kicked me out of her house because she didn't want me there with her. They sent me to my grandma's house. But when I got there, I got even more because I can't deal with structure. Eventually, she threw me out of her house too. Department of Children's Services swooped in like a hawk, taking a fish from a quiet lake. They had me dancing around the state from one place to another. I was tossed from one foster home to another and screwed out of every chance to be so unreal. One home I went to, the family was cool. I was able to eat, I slept in my own room, and they bought gifts on Christmas and everything. But I can't have kindness. So in the middle of the night, when everyone's asleep, I ran away. I can't accept kindness. I was taught that kindness was weakness. At least that's what I was taught. I didn't care what everybody else thought of me. Probation never looked for me. CPS never looked for me. No one ever looked for me. I didn't get caught until I tried to steal a car to get out the state with my cousin Malcolm. When we were pulled over, he was shot taking his license out.
Wait a minute. So what happened to your cousin?
He lived, but the officer that shot him got to keep his job. Now my cousin's on the brimming machine.
Let me ask you a question, Rodney. What do you want to do now? Who do you want to live with?
I want to live with my mom, but she said I had to act right if I came back.
Are you ready to act right?
I know I have a lot to make up with her, but I'm ready.
Wait, if your moms don't want you, why don't you stay with your dad?
My daddy's in prison. He's been there since I was 5.
What do you do? Kill someone?
Yeah.
Oh.
You can't confess that.
Wait a minute.
What do you?
Hey, that's his thing. That's his dad. Let him deal with it. Carmelo. Wait a minute. No, Travis, you go. Cause you have so much to say.
Hey, no, let's not do that. See,
No,
I'm not
no.
gonna like it. It's gonna be depressing.
It doesn't matter if we like it. It doesn't matter if we like it. You're here to tell your story. Please, thank you.
Alright, so, my name is Travis. And there was a kid I got into a fight with, right? We went at it because he talked about my mom. My mom was dead, so I had to go for mine. I was living with a foster friend at the time, Miss Yates, right? She was cool, but I wish I had another place to live still. When the fight occurred, I got charged with assault, but he started it. My lawyer pled my case, and the officer who testified at the detention hearing said I attacked without cause. I'm only 16, but I could see the honorable judge thinking his dishonorable thoughts at me. They're talking about giving me 2 years for what I thought was the right thing to do. I ended up not being able to go home. They put me in this cage and I wasn't able to breathe. What they don't tell you is that juveniles have no true justice when they're put in a hole and told everything is gonna be alright. After taking all kinds of assessments, started me on medications I didn't want to take, and seeing counselors I did not want to see. But I knew the truth. The truth was, my mother was on drugs when she had me, and I was filled with her madness. She overdosed. And all I have is an uncle with a murderous past and a grandma on her last leg. This means I have no one I can count on. I can only hope when I go to my court hearing, Miss Yates will take me back.
Man, she ain't taking you back.
She not.
You might as well plan on being here with the rest of us. These people don't care about you. They just want to make sure they keep you in here.
Whoa, wait, what?
We are the lambs sent out for the slaughter, Davion. We the ones sacrificed so everybody else looks good.
Everybody else?
Oh yeah, everyone who benefits from us being in here. You included, Mr. Benson.
Oh, so I'm included.
Look, if we wasn't in here, you wouldn't even have a job, bruh.
You're not wrong.
Like, why don't you tell the truth? You had to do Christmas for us. Y'all. They want us in here. And if we're not in here, then we out there. Leading lives that go nowhere.
Free Sean, I understand what you're saying, but you want us to see what? This is what you want us to see? I understand your pain, and I understand what you're trying to see about the system. But we're not here to talk about the system. We're here to talk about our feelings right now. We're here to talk about our stories right now. That's what we're here to do. Now, you want to talk about what has the system done for you or what they haven't done with you, that's a whole other conversation. But the way you're going at it is the wrong way. You're being angry. You're not thinking about it. You understand what I'm saying? Being angry with the system is not going to change the system. Oh, okay. Let's move on. Hakeem.
I'm going to sleep.
Hakeem.
You catch it up on them Z's.
Hakeem. Wake up. Wake up. We gotta change. We gotta get your meds looked at.
I don't feel like doing this.
You don't never feel like doing nothing but sleeping.
I don't
Get
know.
up. Do your thing.
They do.
I hope you wrote something too.
You can walk a little fast.
You got glasses too.
I was misled, and taken on a ride like a child, kidnapped by someone he thought he trusted. I asked him to come like a fool, thinking that person beside me had my best interests. He never lived my life. He never walked in my shoes. He knew nothing about who I was. He only knew what he saw sitting there, a poor black boy with nothing to live for, but something to get into. My lawyer lied to me. The liar leaned over and whispered in my ear, "Take the deal." I look back, I don't see none of my family. All I see is a probation officer whose hands were tied because of my lack of compassion for what I did. Many will say I deserve what I get. Many will say having a lawyer that doesn't care about my future is karma, since I didn't care when I was out breaking people's houses. However, no matter what I did, a 16 deserved to correct what he done wrong, right? Now, I'll be here committed to the state for the next 2 years, and they say I got off easy.
So, Hakeem, you got 2 years. How do you feel about that?
Ain't nothing gonna change that, Mr. Brown.
It can change. You can make a change. 2 years of your life, you can be doing something about that while you're here. Things can change, I think, if you let them, if you make them. When you get out, guess what? You got your whole life ahead of you. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna sit back down so you can go to sleep.
Man, what time is it?
We got plenty of time, Free Sean. Thank you for letting us know to look at our watches.
Mr. Benson.
Yeah, we do. We do. Carmelo.
There we go.
The director told you to come, so I mean, you should
Tired of you, man. Ain't my daddy.
just have something good to say. Come on, thank you.
My mama said she don't want me no more. So here I am. I I used my time well though, while being incarcerated in these juvenile cells. I read, I wrote, I got in fights, some I won, and most I lost. But the lesson was never in the fight. It was what happened after it. When you're locked away from the normality of the world, you change and become something different. I remember reading about this guy. He said, this guy Bruce Lee, he once said that people are like water. You pour water in a cup, it becomes the cup. You pour water in a vase, it becomes the vase. And now when you put a man in a cage with an animal, eventually they become an animal too. They herd you from one place to another. You're being shepherded by, you're being herded by shepherds of the state. It's like they try to find a cure for your criminal mind. I remember I was up for review. I was sitting behind a panel of about 4 people, 8 eyeballs looking into mine, trying to see through whatever fake gaze I gave. And that's when I realized, why would I leave this place? If I leave this place, I wouldn't have food, I wouldn't have a place to sleep, I wouldn't have a doctor, I wouldn't have a counselor, I wouldn't have anything if I left this place. And why would I leave if no one out there cared about me anyway?
Thank you, thank you, Carmelo. That was really good. I appreciate it.
Hey, so any of y'all boys ever seen Transformers?
Wait. What?
If you made me walk over there,
I just
slap the
get
glass
We
y'all
ain't talking about
Hey,
Transformers.
I don't understand. You know,
Alright,
like
but
how?
more importantly, so I saw the Bumblebee movie, right?
Okay, can we?
We're
in
in juvenile talking about Transformers.
We are in a juvenile jail.
Right.
Where did you get right? He's not the
Y'all
phone.
questioning things
You
instead
don't
of
have TV.
telling me the answer to the question. Answer the
That's
question.
what you wanna watch on TV.
I didn't see it.
What TV? We don't
You
even
don't
have.
have
We don't have
TV.
TV. I don't.
Stop. Answer the question. You seen Transformers?
Alright, anyway, I told y'all to bring items to the group today. I told some of you to bring items that were special to you, and I don't mean Transformers either. So how many people brought something? Let me see. You gonna raise your hand, but you know what, hold up. Carmelo, what you brought? What did you bring?
Well,
What did the director tell you to bring? I'm sorry.
not much. So, I'm wearing it right now. My grandfather's watch he gave me. He told me, as long as this watch keeps ticking, I have time left to make up for my wrongs. But can't fix nothing if I'm locked up behind a cell. That's all I'm saying. Just,
Well, you got time to make changes, you know that, right?
I
I
guess.
mean, you can make the changes you need to make. You got time, but you gotta make the time to make those changes. You understand what I'm saying?
I guess so.
I know you ain't got nothing but sleep. You gotta work on your meds, okay?
Oh, Lord.
Alright, so,
Travis,
as a matter of fact, this is important.
Oh, Lord.
So, I got a rock, right? And this rock here got a nice legacy. So, right before I got folded by that cop in Walmart, right? This dude outside tried to jack me for my money. I ain't let it slide. But he got a clean one on me. So I picked up this rock, I hit him in the face with it, and then I caught him with a clean right hook.
Okay, alright.
And then I gave me $20 and went to go get some Kit Kats.
so you picked up a rock out of the little island places where they park cars and and threw it at somebody.
So you're telling me you had $20 on you for a Kit Kat and you decided to steal it and got folded by a cop, and right after that you got folded by another dude, so you had to take a rock and beat him up to take your $20 and buy a Kit Kat.
Stop trying to make logic. Stop trying to be logical with this. Stop trying to be logical, because we can't do it. We always go through the same thing every week. Okay, you know what, moving on. Moving on. Malik, what did you bring? And it better not be a rock.
I'm not that dumb. I brought this letter. One of my friends who recently passed away, asked me to give their mom this. It's the only motivation I have for getting out right now, so.
So you were supposed to give that letter to his mom.
Yeah.
Alright. Davion, did you bring some?
Yeah, I did.
You wanna tell us what they did?
About a medal.
I have to keep asking these questions. I'm gonna go to the next one. What is the medal for?
It's for dance.
Before y'all stop.
Better not be no
Wait a
ballet.
minute.
Wait a minute.
So you can dance?
Wow.
He can't do
Wait a minute.
Amazing. Oh my God.
Why don't you show us some of your moves? So, cause these clowns here, they keep thinking that I guess they think you faking.
I never
Hey,
said he was
hey,
faking.
How you in jail like that?
I just don't know because it's a circus, you know. You just call it.
You know what? Yeah, I did.
I'm offended.
Damn, so. Are you gonna dance? Or you just gonna sit there like?
Come on now, get started with it.
Who is we married?
All right, Davion, show us what you got.
Stiff already.
You about to break your leg for real?
Don't understand why we can't just hold on to each other's hands. This time might be the last I fear, unless I make it all too clear. I need you so. Take these broken wings and learn to fly again. Learn to live so free. When we hear the voices sing, the book of love will open, and let us in. Take these broken wings. Tonight, we can take what was wrong and make it right. It's all I know. Let your laughter hush, and blood makes me whole. Need you so take these broken wings and learn to fly again. Learn to live so free. When we hear the voices sing, the book of love will open, and let us in.
Okay, so you can dance.
I told y'all boys he could dance.
So, Davion, you know you can dance and make money, right? So you ain't got to stick. But you got a talent that you can wield and you can do something with it. And you can go out there and make as much money as you need to make, as long as you decide to make that choice. You understand what I'm saying? So tell us what was the significance of the medallion, the medal.
They didn't believe in me. I wasn't supposed to win this, but I won it anyway.
Y'all see that? Y'all hear that? He wasn't supposed to win. They didn't believe he could win, but he won anyway. That means a lot. Anybody else got any hidden talents that I need to know about? No. That's all right. Malia, what you got?
And I can play the trombone.
What can you do?
I can sing.
Wait a minute.
Uh-oh. Where God is His gospel, I'm leaving.
I was born by the river in a little town, oh, and just like the river I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gon' come. Oh, yes it will. It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die. So I don't know what's out there beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gon' come. Oh, yes it will. There was a kid named Toffee. Toffee was not a small dude. In fact, he was gigantic. Sent to juvie for beating up his own father. One day we were out in the yard playing basketball together, and he comes up to me. I'm thinking he's about to show me he runs the place, you know. He goes into the speech. I'll never forget what he said. You think you're gonna make it. You think you're gonna survive in here, trying to stay cool with everybody. Well, look where you are. You're in juvie jail, man. No one in here sees you as nothing more than what they are. A criminal. Trying to disguise yourself. I did try to disguise myself. For some reason, I could never prove them wrong. I wanted to be a football player. I could run fast, I could catch anything, but get in trouble time after time, over and over again. Finally took away my dreams. School didn't help me. Counselors never knew me. My daddy's dead, my grandma's dead, and all I got is me. Because my mom said I'm not even worth coming to court for. Imagine coming to court and nobody is there for you. There's one thing I know about myself. One thing. Person I'm going to be is gone. Person I was is gone.
So what happened to Toffee? You know, your best friend.
Got out. When I got out, we met up, you know, we hung out, but he got shot in the back by a stray bullet. The only person that was there for me got shot in the back by a stray bullet. He lived for about 3 days.
Why did he get shot?
I don't know. I don't know. If I knew, I would not be up here saying all of this.
Did they, catch him?
Can we all get back to our comfortable rooms now?
It's cold in here. Why are you sweating?
We're not done yet.
No, I am done. We all done, Mr.
No,
Benton.
we're
Nah,
not
you ain't go.
done
Where you
yet.
go?
You ain't give me
Wait.
nothing.
Well, y'all want to hear what I got to say?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Y'all want to know what I'm thinking?
Yes,
You know what, we don't really,
All right. I'll tell you.
Make it snappy, bro. You can take it forever.
Ain't a play, go fast.
Broken wings fly no more. Broken wings that hurt. And I know the purpose is not a part of me. Now, I've landed here in this place where no one can see me, no one can hear me, no one can feel me. A young boy who grew up in a nice home would not know how to maneuver like I have to. That young boy who grew up with his mother and father working for his well-being would not know my truth. For me, that boy who spent his summers with a crazy grandma because his mother wasn't there, because his father wasn't there. He left, stumbled into whatever troubles I could. Who I would become. It's not just my fault. It starts with those who brought me into this world. And then those who took me from me. To the lawyer who had better things to do than call me before the court. The caseworker who just ignored all my calls. That counselor who thought he had me all figured out. But didn't know jack about the struggles of a young black male in America.
I don't know.
Not you! Or at least not this time. Who I would become is wrapped in the American flag, tied up and tossed into the abyss, to be forgotten. The minute the air hit my lungs, I wasn't predisposed to being a criminal. This world raised me, and through the cracks I fell, and I could never fly back up. Roses don't grow through the cracks in concrete because I never planted them. Now that's a fairy tale. Roses grow in fertile soil. Watered, nurtured. So they are beautiful enough one day to make others feel special. What I will become was oval, my wounds is broken. And I got tired of trying to heal. Icarus from Greek mythology, Icarus. He flew too close to the sun. He burned his wings. Well, I mean, at least Icarus got the chance to fly. Some of us never get the chance to fly. All I ever wanted to do was fly. All any of us wanted to do was fly.
Sorry
No, you're not. You're not sorry. No one's sorry. You know, everyone says they're sorry, but I'm the only one that's truly sorry. I took this short road and it led me right here. That Kim Malik was talking about. Toffee. Yeah, Toffee. That wasn't a stray bullet that got me. That bullet had his name on it. Oh, so what you trying to say, man? What you trying to say? I don't know what to do. It
man, let me go. I swear to God.
Let me go! Wait, before that, get him back.
That's it.
He tried to play me for a fool at a football game. He tried to say I was weak in front of my folks. Now, I tried to keep my mind right about the situation, but the more I thought about it, the more I knew what I had to do to get my respect. Without a fear, without a blink, I didn't think. And I just pulled up the story. I watched him fall, and I made sure it was done. Boom! Oh my God. That's how they say the West was born. Y'all know what today is? It's my birthday. Today I get to go where all black men go when they go too far. When all things against him take hold.
And what could that mean?
He means he's turning 17. When you reach a certain age, they take you to the adult system. He's no longer a juvenile.
Sean. Broken hearts heal. And broken wings can mend. But you took a life that you can't take back. Ain't no judge, no caseworker, no counselor, no probation officer can bring that bullet and put it back in that gun. You said that I was in this for the money. I had a son. I had a son who was in and out of places just like you. In and out of places like this all the time. And then one day, he realized that when you shoot a gun at somebody, somebody might shoot back at you. My son died on the street, alone, covered in his own blood. And I wasn't there to save him. I'm thinking maybe I can save you. That you come in here with your fury and your wrath and your rage. But you're not a God, Krishan. You're not. You're just a kid. Just a kid.
Wait, hold on! Y'all, don't let this happen to you. Get out of the system before the system gets inside you. Learn the game. If you don't, well, we'll be doing the same thing to your kids.
But wait. I get it, Krishan. Win the game.